Hello, so I am here with my month ahead savings challenge binder. In this binder I have like a few different month ahead setups, and that's because I make them, so I'm going to be using a different setup for each category that I'm saving a month ahead for. But for my first category, we're using the blue, which is my favorite color, and I am going to save for our rent. So I'm just setting this up today. I'm not going to cash stuff it, but I'm just preparing myself to, get the ball rolling once I get the my check. So stay ahead, plan ahead, stay ahead. Is that how it goes? Plan ahead, stay ahead, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. So come on, come on, come on. The blue month ahead has a quote on the back, and it says, if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward. And that's a quote by Dr. Martin Luther King that I just absolutely love to keep me motivated, to keep me going no matter what. If it's a dollar that I have or anything, just do it. So love that quote. Here you see that I have my goal tracker, and so for this goal tracker, because I'm using a different setup for each category, because like I say, I make them and I just want to roll that way. I am only going to list my one goal for my one bill here. Usually if you have multiple bills, let's say your bills equal, $3,000 a month, and you'll put the goal of $3,000 and then track it from there. My goal, because I am only doing just my rents, is going to be $800. So I'm going to go ahead and write that $800 in there. And sorry if it gets like my shadows in here. So I have my $800. That's like the worst handwriting, but I have $800 written there. And as I start to save, then I'll just divide 800 divided by or times 20%, and that's going to get me the increments there. So I'll fill that part out later, but yeah. And so as I turn the page here, this is going to be my bill tracker. So on that bill tracker, that just tracks the bills that I would want to save with this month ahead savings tracker kit bundle, should I say, this month ahead savings tracker bundle. So because again, I'm only doing rents, in this bundle you can get it as, I believe you can get 4 envelopes, 6 envelopes, 9 or 12. So you'll be able to list all of your bills here, and then track the amount for each bill, and then you would come over to here to track, let's say if all your bills total $3,000, your goal tracker there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and write in my rents. And I'm sorry, I don't like this pen, but I couldn't find any of my other permanent markers. So I'm just gonna write rents, and that is 800. And so I have that there. And then I'm going to, this is my cash envelope. This is my cash envelope. So then I'm going to take my slip, which is on the back here. And when you get this, the slip is not reusable. So everything else is, what is this called? Laminated. However, the slip isn't laminated, so you will actually accomplish it. So the bill amount is going to be $800, and then I'm going to divide the $800 by, there's 30 icons here, and this is my logo version of the month ahead tracker. So my icon amounts will be 800 divided by 30. So I'm going to do that here. 800 divided by 30. So it's going to be about $26 for each icon. It says $26.66, so I'm just going to write $27. I like the number 6. I was born on the 6th, so I'm just going to write 26. And that'll get me, you know, close to where I need to be. So I'm going to go ahead and put, $800, and then each icon would be $26. So there you have that. And then I'll just go ahead and put that back in the envelope. And we know this is for the rent. And so now this tracker is all set up. I have another one that I'm going to do. Like I said, I'm going to be using different ones because I make them, and I want to actually use what I make. So I love everything. So I have this month ahead, and then it has the same quote here. And then this one is actually going to be for my Wi-Fi. And I'm just going to give you a quick run through it. And then I have the golden one. Same deal. This one is just going to be for my utilities. And then I have this fun one that I really love. This is like the Love Bear. It's actually called the Be Mine cash envelopes bundle. So if you check out the website or see me on TikTok in my TikTok shop, then you'll see the Be Mine envelope bundle sets. But this is the one, and it has a different quote here. And I'm actually saving for, I'm going to do a year of my phone. At least that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to do a year of my phone in this, because my phone bill is only $30. So we'll get to that on another video. So yeah, this is what everything looks like. And so this is complete. I have my 800 written here, and I might as well just go ahead and fill this in. But so 800 times 0.2, $160 I will be. And then 800 times 0.4, 320. 800 times 0.6, 480. And 800 times 0.8, which is 80%, is 640. And then 100% would be 800. So this is what that will look like. I'm sorry guys, I gotta find my better markers. But this is what that would look like. So once I get 20%, and I can start coloring that in and actually get a visual interpretation of what I have going on, which is one of the reasons I love cash stuffing, because I see my money, I see what's going on, and this also just adds to that. I can have an actual goal tracker to track what I'm doing. So yeah, this is my planner, or my month ahead binder setup, and I will start stuffing this shortly. And I will get everything set up and come back with you guys. If you're interested in this, then it is in my TikTok shop at BigBanBinder. And also I am on Shopify. My Shopify account, I'll have it all linked below. But my Shopify account is BigBanBinder.shop. See you next time.